Salute to Tamar.
Yeah, salute to Tamar.
I don't know what's going on, but I hope she figures out her situation. And where's her fiance?
So it looks like it's game over for Tamar Braxton and her new man, Jeremy Robinson, because he just dumped her like a hot potato. And it didn't stop there because he decided to spill the tea on what really went down. This drama is as toxic can be, so y'all better hold on tight because we have a lot to say. Tamar Braxton's relationship with her fiance, Jeremy Robinson, has gone up in flames, and as sad as that is, I don't think people are really surprised by this. I mean, the relationship was filled with an insane amount of drama from the very start. In fact, we would have been more surprised if things had worked out than the breakup. And that says a lot about how bad that relationship was. And if you're wondering why people had no hopes in the relationship, it's because both Tamar and Jeremy have had a very messy history when it comes to relationships. Tamar has been married twice and divorced twice, and both divorces got pretty messy. Most of her past relationships ended in disasters with restraining orders and whatnot. Her first marriage was to a man named Daryl Allenby, and it lasted for just about a year before she filed for divorce. She then got married a second time to Vince Herbert, and they had a son together, but the marriage broke down after about 9 years and she filed for divorce. Tamar made DV accusations against him and got a restraining order, but after a while they decided to settle things and focus on co-parenting their son amicably. After her divorce, she started dating a man named David Adefeso, and this wasn't meant to last either. Tamar slipped into a depression after the trailer for her reality show Get Your Life painted her in a bad light and caused her to have a terrible fight with David. This then caused her to drink a lot of alcohol and take medication, and I think y'all know what that typically leads to. Well, she eventually agreed to get some help and check into a mental health facility, but on the drive to the facility, they got into a heated argument that ultimately led to their breakup. And then David accused Tamar of DV.
Never bring myself to attack Tamar, somebody I've spent so long with. I never will. It's just not something I will do. I'll speak the truth. Here's the truth. I've been a victim of domestic violence.
Anyways, she moved on from this messy relationship, and for a while, it seemed like Tamar was going to take the time to work on herself before jumping into another relationship. But that resolve only lasted for a couple of months before she decided to go on to the dating show, Queen's Court. While on the show, she met Jeremy Robinson, and they started dating almost immediately. 10 episodes later, he proposed to her, and of course, she said yes.
Oh my God.
I love you, Tamar. Tamar, will you marry me?
Something told me to trust the process, and I've never done anything like this before. And what's the worst that can happen?
Getting engaged after dating for a couple of months is just insane. But when you add in Tamar's track record of failed relationships, well, it goes from being bad to being concerning. And when you also add in the fact that Jeremy seems to have a worse track record than Tamar, well, it goes from being concerning to being downright chaotic. In case y'all don't know, Jeremy had 5 kids before meeting Tamar. And the biggest red flag is that he has 5 kids with 4 baby mamas. But somehow, that's still not the worst of it, because not only does he have those baby mamas, but there is a lot of tension between them, and his baby mamas have often called him out on social media for being a problematic baby daddy. One of his baby mamas exposed him for being a white man with a fetish for black women, saying he has a fetish over black women so much that he often refers to himself as light skin, white chocolate, and tags himself the minority within the minority. He would attend the club almost nightly, preying on beautiful black women and taking them home. She also said that he was extremely rude, arrogant, racially insensitive, womanizing, and degrading, adding that he claims to be an ally of the people and a protector of black women, but his actions tell us otherwise. She also exposed him for being a colonizing predator that fulfills his fetish of biracial babies to further feed his ego and desire of wanting to be accepted amongst the black community. Child, this is just some nasty business. It's obvious that his baby mamas don't exactly have a lot of love for him, and people knew that Tamar would eventually get herself roped into some baby mama drama because it was a time bomb waiting to go off. Well, that time bomb eventually blew up when she made a birthday post, and one of Jeremy's baby mamas dragged her for filth. Tamar wrote, "It's my birthday, but I have to post the one who puts this cheesy smile on my face. It took me a while to realize that this wholesome traditional love is the kind that I wanted and needed. We have 6 children between the 2 of us, and they mean everything to me. So miss me with the he has 4 baby mamas. Thank God for them. Well, the baby mama slammed Tamar, saying, "Let me be clear, for all who know me and all who know them, this woman is in no way a bonus or stepmom to my son. My son does not mean everything to her, and she has not thanked God for me, and truthfully, none of his baby mamas. She has said demeaning, disrespectful, and outrageous things. She has made no effort to meet me, get to know me as a woman or mother, and has caused my son's father to miss visitation weekends and birthdays." Honestly, as much as they tried to portray a happy couple, it became clear that there was a lot of drama going on behind the scenes. But to his credit, Jeremy did try to stand up for Tamar, because he wrote, "Tamar Braxton has always been an amazing mother and spoiled my children with love. The mothers of my children have been put in the public eye because of me, and that's unfair to them. They have been nothing short of amazing to my children. Sometimes a difference of opinion with no conversation to clear up miscommunication creates a bad cycle. I want everyone to be peaceful and will do my best to foster that." And then a couple of months later, Tamar deleted all pictures of her and Jeremy on Instagram, leading to rumors of a breakup that surprised nobody. It was pretty much a matter of when, not if, because like I said, we didn't need glasses to see this one coming from a mile off. Jeremy finally took to Instagram to announce the breakup, saying, "So many questions, so many assumptions. I want to answer all that I can with respect. Yes, Tamar and I are no longer together. I ended the relationship to focus on getting back to positive energy and being a better person. What happened and why, that's our private place. No, I never cheated. No, I wasn't there when she was at her mother's place when her car was burglarized." He went on to say, "I never cared about fame. I have always represented famous people, and the truth is, I was in an amazing place financially and mentally. I turned down Queen's Court several times before I gave in. Ultimately, I fell in love, and it did not end how I wanted it, so I want to heal. Tamar and I will always be friends and family for life." He said a lot without really saying a lot, but luckily, insiders have come forward to reveal what really happened to the relationship. According to a source, the reason Jeremy dumped Tamar is that he finds her to be unstable and he can no longer cope with the drama. He finds it all to be a little too much for him and doesn't want to deal with the situation any longer. Fans left comments saying, "I knew this wouldn't last. Tamar should just stay single and heal and enjoy herself. Tamar is often extra, draining, and negative. Nobody wants all that, LOL." Well, that was bound to happen. I was really hoping that she would turn a new leaf, but this woman just stays being nasty. And it's her. I can only imagine what it's like dating her. She's annoying as heck, talented but annoying. It's wild how everyone seems to believe that Tamar is the problem here, but I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that she's really the problem, or do you think that Jeremy is trying to paint her as the bad guy so that he doesn't look like the villain? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.